230 scrap? 240 scrap. As I've gotten better. It's a very... That's a weird thing. That's just kind of a weird thing. Anyways, hi everybody, how are we doing? Yeah, stealth B time. The data carries vods from the remaining Federation fleet. You need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. Get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. Alright. We can't have the Zoltan weapons if we're going to do depowering shenanigans. Okay, 3 fights early. Maybe we just get 50 bucks really quickly and everything's fine. Biggest dangers are mini beam, drones, particularly combat beam 2. Not combat beam, but just beam 2. That one's pretty bad. Yeah. Okay, we do have pretty good pathing options. That's nice. My stealth B stats. Stealth B... Well, yeah, I mean, that's all my stats, but... 1660, 51, 56... 92 beacons. What's the 5.75? Crew. Scrap. I mean, like I said, that is... Like, I was going after when I almost got a cycle, and now, like, my numbers are just so much lower. It's interesting that I lose 4 more jumps, but that means I'm missing 6 more six more ship kills. But I'm jumping to the flagships early in the final sector, so that I think that's just a solid loss of a jump. Possibly 1.5 jumps. I'm not sure where the rest of it comes from. And then more stores. Just hitting more stores and less nebulas. I used to just, you know, you hit nebulas. They're free jumps. Backtracking for stores? Yeah, it could be. Okay, so this is definitely an offensive drone. Is this a skip? I have 2 more ships that I can potentially face. Also, that looks like a basic laser. So basic laser and a small bomb, plus a combat drone of some sort. So there was a discussion about, like, kind of like differences. So surely not a beam drone. Yeah, like any beam drone is just really bad. If I was just, oh my gosh, green screen, please. We're gonna have a little chit chat here in a second. So it's like green screen. If we are starting a streak, and we come to this fight, like, this is the first ship where, like, we start stealth B, we just take this fight. There's no reason not to, because if we die, we don't lose anything about it. That's it, it's all right. Like, if we die, well, we were already at 0, and this is double rewards. It can help us quickly snowball into a position that we're going to win. But now we're in the middle of a streak, right? Like, I think if it's a drone like this, I have to skip. I mean, it's... Like, if it's a rebel ship, I think I can roll it. Hey, Dragon. Did I lose too much charge? Okay, so we didn't kill them outright. No, I don't need to do low O2. There's no point. I wasn't sure if I had lost too much charge there, so we did the swipe. It breaks the weapons. Because we're removing weapons from smart targeting, putting oxygen on smart targeting doesn't make a difference. Also, hello, Dragon Sage. Thank you for Taco Crow. Unless the weapon has more than one shot. Low O2 technically helps protecting cloaking. Sure, yes, that is true. So the weapon goes like I'm smart targeting or I'm not smart targeting. And if it goes I'm smart targeting and weapons aren't smart targeting, going like, well, maybe I'm supposed to hit that. As far as I understand, I don't have to do it. Store. Okay. $17 to the good. Small bomb and teleporter? So it's not going to be manned? Cool. I'm $5 away. Okay, it's good. Small bomb didn't even land. So the concern was that I would lose my man bonus if they boarded in here. I think they would just go into oxygen from here, but yeah, if they boarded into this room and they try to get to my weapons, then we would be in trouble. I think in that, if they had boarded there, we would have moved the Zoltan into here as a distraction. Because that's how you play this ship. Stealth, be hype. Measure Brown. Yeah, I guess I could just put that up there, so. Come on, just offer me $5. Just offer me like $5. And a free pre-igniter. Okay, it does have mind control. How bad is mind control? Possibly Artemis. Level 2. So I guess that means I won't be able to do sensors, right? Right. Well. Interesting. This is bad. Okay, I'm piecing this together. I have pause, I don't have to think this in advance. So the problem is, if I move the Zoltan in to stop, it's a level 2 fighter. They'll punch the Zoltan down very quickly. Problem is, I'm already going to be losing a lot of time. Gosh, I can't. Okay, no, that's too much movement. Oh, am I just okay? Okay. I wasn't sure I was going to be okay with the timing. Like that if I depowered this, that with my cloak and the fact that I didn't have this manned, that it was going to be fast because I would have the man bonus. But it's fine. There's my $5. Yeah, it wasn't much more. So we actually got to this part without taking any damage. That's pretty exceptional. Skipped a fight, but... Okay, no point in the store. I guess we just take all the other fights. See what we can do. Maybe FTL will be nice to me. I'm supposed to... Okay, which one is this? Two boarders and an anti-ship battery. No, thank you. That was the one that I was most concerned about it potentially being. Yes. Well, I know we get oxygen with the Zoltan. Is sensors that, or is it like potentially money? No, this is both just successful scans. Oxygen upgraded, or fight a pirate ship, or maybe be bribed. Okay. Free is free is free. Oh, that's gross. That's very gross. If it's an Artemis, then the heavy is live. If it's a Leto, then we are okay. I mean, we still pre-cloak it, right? I guess we could move the Zoltan in and we'll know our fate. No. I want to charge my FTL as much as possible here. Oh, no. I don't know the power. I just know that the, yeah, we just keep running. Okay, so we were cloaked for 15 seconds. Okay, Larry, I'll just have to put you on the list. We were cloaked for 15 seconds. This takes 24. Okay, it'll take me 6.5 seconds to get the repair done. Is it the best use of my time? Okay, 25 seconds. 8, 9, and 9. It's gonna fire twice. We repair through it. Okay, so I have 5 seconds. We probably should have moved the Zoltan to repair as soon as the heavy fired, right? I think I could have started repairing here a little bit sooner if I knew the timings better. Like if I had an internal, like if I had a watch just on the screen telling me the timing, I could have been like really on point there. But it was unskippable to fight. My best chances are not inherently dodging, it's doing that stupid micro. Because yes, I think the fact that the best way for me to stay alive is to turn off my weapons and have somebody just standing in sensors. Like, this is clearly not, like, there are strategies where it's like, oh, that's clever and intuitive, and this is looking under the hood of the game to essentially just manipulate RNG, and like, yeah, the fact that that's kind of my best option is not cool, but it is what it is. One, two, three, but then that's gonna get overtaken. Oh, we go like 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, everybody's okay. Oxygen's back where it should be. Cool. Hooray. I don't know, maybe there's like some idea you could do a little bit of training here. Like you could just hit the 3 systems to do 2 swipes, but at least it doesn't take long to get oxygen back on board our ship. That's nice. Two jumps left. Now we just don't interact with anything. Well, we try not to. Like Nebula are kind of scary because then we can't use the sensor strat. But now, yeah, like hopefully we just kind of pre-cloak, get a lot of ship fights, get a lot of money. Well, mostly money. I don't care about the fights. I want money. What are my options? Engine controlled or rock controlled? So rock ships are not allowed to have cloaking. I guess there is some concern that rock plating can be annoying. NG ships cannot have offensive drones. Rock, on average, it's probably correct. I think I would have to look at Badgers, and then like everybody's numbers get a little bit different depending on how they play. We do have long-range scanners, so we will get to see where fights are located. Also, I'm trying to think if there's that many hazards in NG sectors. Like asteroid fields seem pretty prominent for like rock areas. And I honestly don't think it's as much of a problem in NG sectors. Leave them alone. What? But I can cloak them. Gosh, going to a store with 50 bucks is like not enough. Cool. Well, pulsars though. Whee! This is how you play Stealth B, though. It's very easy to die before you get to this, and then this, as you see, doesn't inherently just make you safe. Man, I should have hit weapons there. That was a mistake. I should have just hit weapons there. They only had... I would have taken the weapons offline. That was 4 damage I did not need to take. The NG would repair it, though. So let's see. The NG would repair, which takes 6 seconds. 6.5 seconds. Charges for 9. I guess it would fire. Is it safer that way? It's silly. Should have thought about it more. This is a pirate assault, right? Oh, interceptors have 6 missiles? Okay. So I'd be curious. Why is oxygen upgraded? We got the blue option with sensors or Zoltan for Terraform. Unfortunately, they didn't offer me money. They just upgraded my O2 for me for free. We did not pay for it. I mean, level 2 oxygen can save you. Like, you naturally try to get it so that, like, you don't get hacked there in phase 1 of the flagship fight and it kills you. That's always a potential risk. Unless you're, like, you know, speed killing it. Gosh, that's Cutting off a lot of beacons. All right, so if we learn from our previous mistake, we do this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So by hitting the oxygen first, the NG will go repair that. Wow. Sticky RNG. Is there like a world where you just do the 2 damage swipe and then, yeah, I'm not. Training. It's a cute idea. Leave me alone. Murderous NG. I see you. Alright, cool. As much as I wanted crew, I really don't want to take more damage. Gosh, we were doing so well. I took 2 damage. The 4 damage is the one that I could have been better about. Being at 15 hull instead of 11. Would have been preferred. I mean, I can't take an asteroid field. It's just not, that's not acceptable. So we're gonna lose a jump here. Maybe we'll get something good, but I can't believe we're in an energy sector, hit the exit, and I haven't seen any stores. In part because I needed to farm up money before I got to a store, because 50 bucks wasn't enough to get anything. Store. It's a good pickup. Okay, it's probably 3 jumps, but I don't really can't do 3 jumps. Like, does that make sense? go whole laser? I don't think so. Ooh, that's so much money. Supposed to repair. No, no. $110, right? Then long range scanners as shields. So it's just one in exit. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. I mean, I can't complain, I guess. We did, money-wise, we did well. Pirates are NG Homeworld into Forced Red again. I mean, I need store checks. Some people might go like, oh, what if this is a seeing glade makes you rape his app? They're like, oh, what if this is abandoned? I need stores. What if this is double abandoned? Like, stores is what gets me out of Stealth B being Stealth B. So, like, if they don't have buffer points, we have options. Well. Hacking. Sector 3 homeworlds? Yeah. So hacking's correct, right? Shields is a good alternative, but we just go hacking. I think that's actually the correct play. That used to be the meta for a very, very long time. It was just like hacking or bust. And then I think it, like, Burrito made it more popular that you just get shields and you kind of keep on going on. Hey, Diggsy. Do we buy drone parts? What a choice. Probably. Maybe. How's the run going? It's not bad. I took 4 more damage than I think I could have done that better and not taking as much damage. I mean, we get to keep our long-range scanners, which is why I do it that way. Okay, so, like, I think we kind of just go all in an offense. We're still pretty susceptible to drones. But kind of like our next steps, we could just build into our weapon system, and anytime the store has systems, they are going to give us shields. And I did a run where I went shields. I can't recall if hacking was an option or not, and I had kind of fell behind. And it's like, oh, right, well, shields is good. Like, it's fine, or it can be fine. like this was like what to do for a while. We'll see. Don't want to buy another drone part or repairs. So, I mean, we have weapons. We have one of our systems. Isn't this like a free repair? What do you get? I mean, we're doing this, even though the reward's not going to be amazing, but, like, we fight a bomber. I think it's a bomber ship, and that it might be able to have 3 shields, and that would be gross. Low scrap and a drone booster. Sure. Okay. Money, money, money. Another store. Cute. So if we can make like $100, get to the next sector. We're gonna have the last few years. Ridiculously good game this is. Yeah, no. I mean, I will complain about FTL because of it can be mean. FTL can definitely be mean. But it reminds me of like when we talk about like balancing the game out and, you know, trying to, let's say, make the game 100% winnable, that people do find and enjoy it, even if they aren't winning all the runs. Okay. Attack the ship. Do we crew kill this? Like, we hack weapons. Honestly, crew killing this ship might make the most sense. Close one. Okay, so it's probably a Leto. So if I... What am I doing here? If I cloak, then I don't get this person off board. I don't think that has to be my primary concern. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, which I should have counted earlier. Hey, Monty. So the idea would be we hit shields, we hit weapons, this comes offline. Then we're able to hopefully cloak and hack again, hit weapons again. This comes offline and alternates. The NG boards. Is that too greedy? The Leto stayed up. Okay. Interesting. One thing you can say about it is that it's interesting. Definitely could say that it's interesting. Alright, let's heal those two up. I'll also put Monty on the list. Take a break from what I'm doing here. Is this going to work? I don't know. I really expected this to come offline, but I guess I shouldn't have. So I guess the question is will I be able to kill the NG? How much damage is a crew kill worth? That's a good question. One? Yeah, I had convinced myself this was guaranteed to come down, and there's absolutely no reason that that's true. Like, it used to be that this was guaranteed to come off, but it's now, like, no longer consistent on it. Those were the days. Okay. Have to be careful about not getting ourselves stuck in a dive situation. Oh my gosh. Okay. Void, how's it going? Do you think hacking or cloaking is better on Laney as B? Seems like hacking is really nice because it complements boarding so much, but cloaking is also nice and capabilities. It needs with one engine start. Well, I mean, you always get more engines. Generally, I go with hacking because of the boarding support. But, like, it's very easy to build enough of a weapon ship because you start with advanced flak that, like, you can just kind of transition into a weapon ship with cloaking and a bunch of projectiles. So, like I said, I prefer hacking because I think it board support. It has a lot more flexibility than cloaking. So I can't guarantee that I'll take down 2 shield bubbles. I can take down 1 shield bubble, which means I will do 2 damage to here. Which, like, has to be the priority. I thought about it for a second. I thought it was going to be slow enough that it was going to move, but then I didn't make any adjustments, so... Silly. Waste of money. Frames, or forcing your game to run at 30 FPS. Nothing. Okay, so I don't remember the exact specifics, but essentially, like, if you hack it during a certain frame of the game, it will take down 2 shield bubbles, but if it's during another part, it doesn't. Masala Swede a couple years ago did some testing and found out that if you lower the frame rate of the game using outside software to 30 FPS, it would forces the game to take down 2 shield bubbles every single time you do a level 1 hacking of their shields. But other than that, as a player, I don't think there's anything a player can do. Like, in-game, I can't be like, oh, if I do it this way, then I'm going to get this result. What do I think about that store? Do I like that store? Do I take a jump and then go to that store? What could that store have that changes? Oh, I do have reactor booster to sell. How much is drone reactor booster? It's 20, 25? Okay, it's 25. Okay, so I have 25 plus 47 plus 15. I'm at 87 scrap. Before going to the store. So I could take that, get whatever money's there, store, or we take this, hop around, go like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boy, if I had long range, or if I had, if I use measuring devices, I could figure this out. Right? Because we could go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's probably optimal. One, 2, 3. Is whether this counts as 6 jumps or not. With such consistent intervals? I mean, yeah, it's true. make it 6. I will make it 6. Potentially a lot of money. Oh, right. I need to, like, not power that weapon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. I just need to not do it as fast as last time. I mean, Thomas's strategies are pretty good. I mean, I know we don't always see eye to eye, Thomas and myself. Sometimes it's a little bit every once in a while. Kid's got ideas. We're gonna go jump to the store, and then we're gonna run 3 minutes of ads while I purge my history of any incriminating evidence. What? Okay. But thanks everybody for hanging out. See ya on the other side of 3 minutes. Get rid of those pre-roll ads. I'm gonna start talking. I know we're not back yet. So chat, I have a question. Is there an object, like something that you think would be appropriate for someone going to college for, I guess, their first year of college? Because I have a nephew who's going, start next year, and I have like no idea. So we just buy shields here. There's gonna be some thinky thunks here. We have a lot of options that are worth considering. Shields does seem to be, like, probably a safe bet, but it's a good blanket. It's true. It's, like, really good and practical. Welcome back, everyone. All right, so we don't need this. We don't need this. Do I sell the flak? Oh. That's probably wrong. Maybe it's not wrong. Gosh, okay, I didn't... Yeah, the things. Like, really, really good weapons, shields, and a pre-igniter. When we already have hacking. So we can glaive one-shots, Sultan shields, and then we can hack whatever, and then we just win. How many sell glaive for burst laser 2 and flak? That was in sector 1. Yeah, I actually recall one run where I got like a free, I think it was like a hull beam or something, and then found like a burst laser. You know, it went that way, but that was like really, really long ago. So, like, we could sell this by pre-igniter. It's just a really long time before that flak's online. I mean, pre-igniting glaive is like so ridiculously powerful, and again, we have our systems to be like really safe. Of course, we could just do like quad flaks for a while. Like quad flaks, and we're just fine. That's so funny. You're the certified LRS hater. It's all about, look, I want to win, okay? No way you sell flak over it? Well, if I want fuel, which I do, like just a little bit of fuel, and then it's like, well, if I want that, then I have to sell the flak anyways. Like, is there really a world where we just run double flaks until we get everything up and going? I mean, 1x2 rooms are going to be a pain. That's such an interesting choice. I mean, this is like, yeah, selling long-range scanners for this is my first instinct. I'm just trying to play out all the possibilities. Like, is it really just better to have, like, a pre-igniter on the glaive, which will cut through ships very quickly? Like, we can just cloak and hack. And is that going to be faster? Is that going to be safer? Gosh, drones are really annoying. Or we can just, like, go into a traditional setup. Like, I mean, flak and glaive are good enough. Eh. Meh. This is probably fine. Yeah, I mean, there's just... It really is the fact of, like, things that I can't avoid with long-range scanners. I don't know. Maybe we'll make another $120 and we can come back to the store. Maybe we'll just make another 120 bucks. I should have, well, actually I know that beacon's empty, but I should have looked at these beacons with my long-range scanners. I always do that. I always like, sure, less incompetent captain. That could be me. I could be less incompetent. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this would have been jump 4, right? So my plan was originally go 1. So that would have been the fight. Store. Here. Store there. Yeah, that's not there in 3 jumps. Okay. Made the right call. Accept your bribe. 2, 1, 11. Flak and a heavy. Interesting. I mean, we just double flak. We just double flak. Cloak their flak. Oh, there's Daltons! Okay, no, it doesn't work that way. Okay, well, if I level 3 cloak this, that's not good. Is it just a level 2? Maybe it's just a level 1. Okay, so we're through. Okay, that's fine. All the misses have been registered. Spooky. Pretty sure this just doesn't do anything. Yeah. Seven missiles, 2 drone parts, 12 scrap. The flak is down. Looks like the flak is down. It was possible that we... I don't know. 6 shots, 2... This feels a little greedy. I just needed 1 weapon offline. I think the weapon loadout was a little bit different. Don't care about the missiles. 2 drone parts, though? That's like a lot of drone parts. I kind of just want money, though. Aw. Okay, do I buy reactor? Do I buy hacking 2? Do I stay exactly the same? I think it's only 3 jumps. Well, we'll take this jump first. 1, 2, 3. It could be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, but nah. Yeah, hack 2 is always tempting, but like we've upgraded this one. We got this whole new system. We have 2 power here, and we haven't bought any reactor, which I know. I don't buy reactor. I actually think I need to buy a reactor here first. Intruder on deck. Okay. Is it good enough that it disrupts me to the point that this is a problem? Like, maybe we just hack engines, right? So we hack engines, we force our shots to land, Glaive comes offline, everything else is cool. Are you gonna, like, try to dead shot it again? That's spooky. I thought, like, okay, like 1 naturally might miss, maybe 2 miss, 2 shields, the drone's gonna get 1, but the drone took out 1 and then slammed into another 1. That's pretty disgusting. We do have level 3 cloak, and we also have a bunch of time. I know that's gonna clip my cloak, but we are also getting weapons training, which is pretty nice. think like dodge training here makes sense? It's gonna take a while. We've dodged nothing. Well. Yeah, because like that felt like power was really close to a breaking point there. If it was more demanding, could have been gross. $40. Okay. So hacking tier just gives us the option to glaive things to death, but 2 shields has more security. I mean, this also is security. Just a 2 reactor. Well, I felt like sort of comfy with the 1. I mean, next sector it's going to be worse. But like maybe we just have the option that we just one shot and kill them. It's pretty good too. I mean, we can just invest in our ship the rest of the way. Which is, that's a rarity. Aww. Mattis. Okay. We do only have 6 drone parts. That is a forward exit location. Bing. Okay. Okay, I can do that. Level 2 shields. Question is I kind of want to float just enough scrap, like if we do hit a store, just to like buy like drones and supplies. So this leaves me with 14 scrap, which is like all the fuel. It's a spooky call, but we're also in Mantis sector. I don't know. Gross. Hey, Gray's Wandeer Gaming? Hello? Alright, we do this, 'cause this is... And we're good? No money. It's like I'm trying to think of like what fights was a buffer point going to be better, and it's like if we go up against drones, it would be nice. Battery is kind of cool. Weapons. Okay. What sector? We are in sector 4. We got 2 free flax, so that was really nice. We have our systems, which is also very nice. That NG sector was a monster. Alright. That's a... Okay. We clearly can't trust them. Relocation stress call. It's a civilian ship. You know, a civilian ship with a burst laser 2 and double fire beams. No, that's not suspect. That's normal. Ask if anybody would be interested in joining the crew. A bunch of Maloney. Still only beating this game once on easy mode? It's tough. Like, I can talk about how, like, I mean, strategies are definitely a lot better, but there's just, like, the experience of being able to look at an enemy ship and figure out, is that a danger to me or not? It's a pretty big deal. Oh, just by hacking, just do blah, blah, blah. That's like, but you don't, like, you don't know. When I would do, like, when I did an overhaul mod, you know, and it's just like, man, every single one of these fights, I just kill, yeah, NG's in the doors, correct. Every one of these fights I got into, I was like, we just kill them, right? Like, I don't mess around because I had no read on what their weapons could do. Okay. Really? That's not fun.
We just kill them.
Yeah, we just kill him. Hey, Tic Tac. Welcome back to the Murder Most Foul. That's also gross. Thank you for the 38 months. Oh, I also should wait for them to hack first. That was silly of me. Oh, that's just mean. It's another reason why we should have just waited. Try to bring this offline, do enough damage. Well, honestly, I think I have to try and take that offline first. All right. I screwed that up. I screwed that up. I don't think I can stop him. Yeah, no, this is bad. I tried. There's too much. There's just too much. And I screwed up my hack, but... Oh, good. That was on auto fire. Excellent. Yeah, that was poorly played. I fired my hack way too early, which was wrong. And then I just, like, screwed up everything else afterwards. Yeah, there was just too much, and I just lost focus. I just was like, oh, there's too much. And then I just did stuff instead of thinking my way through it. But yeah, like just firing the hack off was like totally threw me and broke me out of my play loop. I'm like, oh, I do this, and then I do this, and then I do this, and then I was like, oh, well, that was wrong, and then everything else was just wrong after it. Silly. I can't really stop them. I think I go to the med bay. Okay. I do have level 2 oxygen, so if they destroy one of it, it's not the end of the world. Wow. So the ship got away. So we got boarded. Boarded, store, ship ran away, boarded, nothing. Runs sure can turn on a dime. All right, focus. Yeah, that's just a bad set of circumstances in a row. We're still fine. Should be. Into a pulsar. Into a dangerous pulsar. All right, Crow, think it through. Probably hack weapons. This is really bad, though, because this is just going to absorb 100% of the pulsar. Okay, medical, hacking. They got shields and engines. Oh, because they got my hacking came back online in time? That's funny. Okay, got my hacking again. That's really unfortunate. It got hacking and shields that time. Okay, but we keep paying attention, even though that was a bad series of ions. We're still in it. Okay, weapons got hit. Shield is up. Cloak is up. Shields again. Wow. Just that it constantly hit shields and hacking or weapons. Like, even when... Okay, that's fine. It's fine. We got out okay. Really glad we kept the double flax and went that route. Whew. Okay. Do I go to the store? No. Alright, yeah, that sector was really bad. That sector was pretty hot trash. What are my options next sector? Pirate? Yeah, okay. I don't have training. Store isn't going to allow me to improve my ship at all. So, like... What is it? 80% on slow engines to boot. We do have an NG, which is nice, but I don't think we have to like force play here. We just need a sector. Like, I don't know. I could have done the fight better. Does that mean that I would have won that fight? I don't know. Alright, let me get exit location. Kind of feel like I have to at this point. We will never surrender our crew to slavers. Is that double heavy lasers? Is this the 4th double heavy laser ship we fought? Have you ever surrendered a crew to slavers? Yes, multiple times. Did it on a loss with Stealth C because that ship had such a high chance of like destroying us. Like normally it's like when the ship has a very high chance of killing us. I don't like this fight. Oh, okay. No, okay. I thought those were... Really, those are just nubs. Okay. So, we talked about, like, sticky RNG. Somebody had, like, opined that, like, sometimes the RNG and FTL just get stuck and it keeps doing repeated things. We haven't seen anything in the coding, but, like, we've been boarded in this room, like, 80% of the time. Ion bomb? Fire bomb? Do I think I can kill them on my ship before time runs out? Maybe kill one. Nice, nice. Sultan. Alright, well, I technically don't even need shields here. I guess they just don't value their lives. They offered me nothing. Like, I kind of want the Zoltan over... I don't like having a Zoltan in shields because there's a lot of depowering of shields against ions that I do. But then, it's like I also need him in a position where I can move around power. That would be nice. It's a pretty good reward. Slaver ships are high scrap, so... Yes... All right. We just need to live. That's it. How many times have we boarded? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 or 5. We had the sun boarding, the event boarding, we had that boarding. We went through a mantis sector where we got the crew kill. And there was probably like, yeah, so probably like 5, 6 times. The foolish meat sacks we got boarded on. Spooky weapons are spooky. Should have moved my NG into shields earlier. This has been interesting though, just like every fight I have to think about how I'm approaching it. Like, what weapons do I want to get online? When am I actually going to hack? How am I going to power stuff? Am I going to pre-cloak? Am I not going to pre-cloak? Dens, no stores. Okay, we're going that way. Pulsar. Giant missile and 2 shots. Okay. Do we just pelt them? Cloak the missile? Try to save a drone part? Oh, wow, they're not going to fire off in time? Okay. That's fair. I should have hacked. Yeah, pulsars make this way too spooky. Way too spooky. Too many inconsistencies that could occur. Too many things out of my control. That's a pretty terrible offer. Okay, what's off cooldown? Everything. 1, 2, 3. In case that's the store. Do I lose a jump? Okay. So I can do 3 damage to their ship with Glaive. Right. Then we have 2 shields up. The ion doesn't kill us. I have enough power to get the ion. Yes. $27 and $20. Oh, we're getting closer. That. Stored. Okay. So we just get another reactor. And then we get another reactor. Start getting to getting one of the flax online. Never surrender a crew to Gabo! Gabo, what are you doing here, buddy? Why are we fighting? We'll never surrender one of our crew to slavers. Probably would be the wise thing to do. Okay, if I do a level 2 hack, is that gonna retime them? I have cloaking, that's who cares? Give me a little bit of dodge training. I have to have full training to have the glaive land in time. 3 shots. A little safer. Oh, the cloaking resynced them. I do not have 100% dodge. What are the chances all 3 shots hit me? Exceedingly low. Okay. Still working on that. We're working on that. They poured in there. That's ignorable. I don't have power. And again. Slowly but surely we will win. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. What are the chances that they run? Ask a stupid question. Mantis. Okay. So I don't know which one of the crew is going to repair cloaking here. High scrap reward. We might take a damage. They could resist. It's a level 1 cloak. My weapons are slow to fire, though. Okay, so it's 6 seconds. They do that repair. They do that repair. I mean, taking the Mantis isn't the worst. I could have been okay. Welcome aboard, Monty. Was that a deciding factor? Maybe. Maybe. I'm gonna ignore that. Resistance Don't risk it. No. Right. The doubling. I have shield. I didn't really want to take damage, and there was a possibility I was going to miss the store. Do I have anything to sell at the store? No. Am I really just going to buy fuel and then leave? 1, 2. Probably. Aw. Ah. Oh well. So you didn't use a drone part there. Nope. What are my options? Engineer Rebels Stronghold. Yeah, okay. Hey, match at exclamation point join. But I think I got the gist. All right. I'm gonna think about it, or if I want to like chase scrap, because again I don't quote unquote need stores, but rebel sectors can be kind of gross. So we'll think about it. Getting rid of pre-roll ads. Thanks everybody again for hanging out. See ya on the other side. Do-do-do-do. almost back. Ads. Oh well. Auto ships can just be so scary, and I'm still not quite. Welcome back, everybody. Yeah, auto ships can be scary, and I'm still not quite in the position. I need another $75. I just need $75. Like, I know it seems kind of like, okay, straightforward, but double or triple drone. I mean, what? We just pre-cloak, hack, get through, do 2 damage. One store is also a little bit spooky when I'm down to 7 drone parts. But I just need a little money. Just a skosh, just a little teensy tiny bit of money. Okay. They do only have 2 shields. They do have level 3 cloaking, though. Okay, 1, 2, 3. That's the heavy laser. 1, 2 is the ion, and then the other 2 is the Artemis. Is it close enough? I'm trying to think if I drop shields, it's worthwhile. Two shields will be good enough here. I'm really pushing today. These will land faster than that. And then ideally, this comes offline. Okay. Let's both fire at 13 seconds. Are you kidding me? grumble. The heavy ion pushed the shield away, and then I had reallocated the power. But yeah, try and turn this into a training ship. At least a little bit. Just keep an eye on their weapons so we can hit them with the glaive. The ship never runs away because it's an auto ship. It wasn't running from the start. Can't speed hack here though. Also, with small swipes, we get a little bit of weapon training. Yay! This run was going so fast until... I really like this being a strategy in the game. That, like, we cloak the missile and then just do, like, a damage to the weapon system, and then that missile guaranteed comes down. And creating essentially, like, a safe fight, or, you know, just like a fight where you don't have to deal with the missile. Cool, cool. Slowly but surely. Slowly but, like, that's another kind of issue with this ship is, like, it's really difficult to get training because you don't get training when cloaking and you're one-shotting most ships. It's like, okay, you know, it takes, with this human, 58 times, like, are you going to kill 58 ships? Plus another 58 ships? Like, that's not what's happening. That heavy ion fired first. Concern. Oh, I should wait after they fire, then I hack them down to 0 and I can reset them. Like that. Yeah, somehow they got slightly desynced. I don't know if it was because there was like a cloaking that was involved. That's curious. No, because they should have both fired at the same time. How do they become desynced? That seems really weird that that happened. Truth be told, I didn't even load up speed hacking. figure I really just, like, don't get an opportunity with this ship anyways. Come on! It would just be... I mean, yeah, level 1 is nice. It's better than... Oh, there we go. There we go! That happened eventually. Yeah, well, humans train faster, and there are a few situations where having you in engines was not possible. I mean, at least you have level 1 training. And so now with this person have training, you get to train faster. It desynced again. This clearly fired first. I really don't want to get hit in the weapons, thank you. I should have cloaked it the other time. One more go. One more chance at 3 dodges. Got one. You know, the nice thing about like picking up the flak is we definitely got some weapons training. Like I said, we need full training. They are definitely desyncing. I'm gonna have to ask Mike about that because that seems really wrong. $20 and a map. Okay, so that could be a flagship fight. That could be a flagship fight. All those could be flagship fights, and we now know where the store is. Cool. Asteroid fields are just gonna be... Okay, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hopefully we get at least one drone part along the way. Oh, I could get $25 for free and I don't have to use a drone part. That's pretty tempting. Plus it has cloaking. That's kind of annoying. Data stores, we already have a map. So it's $25 plus $8 for a drone part. Okay. No. Oh, we also have to remember I did lose a drone part. Got shot down. $15. No. 2. Now we can do flak and glaive. So this makes like weapon hacking totally possible every single fight. If we so choose. Defend the outpost. Okay, they're hacking, so we wait for their hack to land. My O2. There. I guess we do this. Enough? Two and that's 3. So they took the repair bot offline. Okay. Cool. $34 plus 42. Reactor. Button point engines, just to get a little bit closer to that 100% dodge when we're cloaked. Cool, 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 cool. Let's go flagship hunting. I really don't want to. Like, I'm not saying it wouldn't be nice, but it's like, man, I know every single one of these jumps is scrap. It's really hard for me to be like, oh, let's take 6 empty jumps in the hopes that it turns into the flagship. Prepare to die? Alright, listen here, Inigo Montoya. Okay, again, O2 hack. Could be level 3 piloting. So we can get away with just an engine hack here, right? If we do 3 damage, we're not 100% safe. I guess we stop them from running, though. No, whoops. Okay, we'll do this one better. Sick. Good stuff. Okay, got my drone part back. Identifies you as hostile. Ah, I identify you as hostile. How does that make you feel? Huh? Yeah, it's rude. That's what you are. No, I should have YOLO fired this for a little bit of training. $95. Never a doubt. Never a doubt. Okay. All right. You got a pretty good pilot. Even that when it's hit. No problem. Respect. Okay, now that's just kind of showing off. It's kind of rude. Do 2 damage. Okay, missile offline's good. I almost have not really actually gonna get shield training. I don't know. It's close. Monty just needs 5 more. 4. I gotta. It's actually been a pretty nice run. Like we got to like the 50 scrap without taking any damage, so that was really good. We got 2 free flax. Stores have been pretty clean. We had 1 really bad sector, but we should get quite a bit of money on this sector. Assuming, again, we can maintain drone parts. Good start. Five fuel, 2 drone parts, and $21. Oof, 22 drone parts is really nice. I don't need the money as much as I kind of just don't want to run out of drone parts before I get there. Being alive in Sector 6 is usually good. Yeah, it's also true. far away from a store. Yeah. Well, we already were at 16. Like 14 is like 13, 14 is kind of like the flex point I'm at in terms of fuel, so we were like good there. It's just like what, 2 drone parts, and we feel really, really bad. We feel really bad about 2 drone parts at that store if we burn all of our drone parts getting there. But like having a map, this sector being the sector like we're gonna get. No, yeah, you get hacked. Okay, so they're trying to work their way over to here. Cloak. See, like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, really like, even though we're trying to keep this as pretty simple, right? I'm not even going for a crew kill, but it's like, I gotta pay attention to this, I gotta pay attention to this, I gotta pay attention to other weapons, I got this to try and get that. Like I said, it's very easy to get overwhelmed in a few spots of FTL. Even in the best of circumstances. Kind of like, do you need that power bar? I guess. Oh, that's a terrible offer. No. Okay. Everything is fine. I mean, we still are actually missing the system. Should remember that. Yeah, we'll dive. We got everything. Continue. Sure. Hi, approach the station. Softcore SpongeBob, hello, hello. Heavy laser, burst 1, burst 2. Chain, beam and beam. Okay, not awful. If I do 3 damage to their weapon system, fight's very, very, very safe. So what, I cloak this and see if I can get away without having to use a drone part? Yeah, I might as well charge my FTL as much as possible. Again, the idea is that this is the least powered weapon right now. Flush. Oh, the clutch training. Let's go. Nice. Nice. I lose a drone part, but I get an extra jump. Okay. Don't know how relevant that is yet. Let's get our oxygen back up. Maybe this is the Rebel flagship, and that hack is gonna enable us to get it. Probably not. 1, 2, 3. Maybe. That'd be really funny. That'd be fine. Alright. What are you hacking? Medbay. It's a little bit of a spooky fight. Yeah. I could have just cloaked and take my chances. Cool. All right, we'll just be 100% safe. I love being 100% safe. How close are we to training? 4 shots. That'll work. 46. 1, 2. All right, this is our one chance. 1 in 6. Was it 1 in 6? You arrive at a beacon. You find yourself at a huge rebel shipyard. Huge scaffolding, huge construction drones fill the huge sector. The entire system looks devoted to huge ship construction. The huge nearby planets and huge moons ruthlessly mine to harvest resources for a huge ship of immense size. Look around. Oh no! Warning lights flash. The scans indicate a gigantic ship under construction. It's the second rebel flagship. This must be the secret shipyards where the first one was built, and you've accidentally stumbled across it, even in its weakened state. The rebel ship powers up. Get ready. You got a hell of a fight on your hands. Okay. Not a safe fight. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Is this just like a shield hack? Also, hi, go over there. Math. You know, I was gonna say, what if it gave me a free flak? And I thought, Crow, that's just too dumb. You can't possibly say, what if I get a free flak? Like, that's ridiculous. Because if you get it, then clearly you're just cheating at that point. You can't say it. Clearly cheating. Hey, Bros Maniac. Clearly cheating. I can't even deny it. Like, I can't. I was just like, oh, I'll cover my tracks and say, maybe it's another flak. For those of you wondering what was going on, boop. There. This is our free stuff. We got a free flak, and then we got a free flak, and then we got a drone booster reactor, and then we got a free flak. Yeah, but totally not cheating. Definitely not cheating. Let's go to the store. The store for not cheaters. MC drone control. I guess. Sure. Is this game being nice to you? It's been a, like, there were some rough patches, but considering what the ship is, it's been fine. Okay. We're in Sector 6, correct? Yeah. I shouldn't need another drone part. I don't know. Sometimes stupid things happen. Whatever. No, Sector 1 and Sector 2 were great. I mean, like, if you... Hold on, I can go back to the stats for a second there. Well, no, okay. So we got 99 scrap in Sector 1, but we took very little damage, and we also got an O2 upgrade. So, like, normally it's like 120 and a free item. We didn't get it. This is normally like 100 scrap and a free item, which is basically what we got, and it was a flak. Totally fine. This sector was good too. We got good scrap value. This is above average. This sector was garbage. This sector was not good. But we had already kind of like established where we were, and then the Rebel sector has been really good. Like, if you give me scrap early on, I don't care if the bottom falls out at the end of it, you know? Like, it definitely got a little tight here, but I mean, it's pretty obvious we're fine. Could use a battery. Hello, Faith. Oh, thank you for the graph. Boop. I'm absorbing this scrap info so hard right now. Oh, like, based on like my numbers, or so I'm using that mod, which is FTL save editor, FTL, yeah, save game, which like keeps track of stuff and also can like let you come back and redo jumps or whatever. It's interesting. Triple missiles though, let's go. They're gonna go into engines, which is really annoying. Well. Also, I should be doing this. Gross. I do not want them to move into engines where I will lose evasion. That is not acceptable. I guess I have to drop a flak here. I do not need to win this fight. Missile probably fires. Probably. Nope, never mind. You send somebody back? Why? Why would you do that? That's where all the fuel is? You're not wrong. Okay, they're all in control. Cool. You know, I meant to ask, what is that? That's Mini Moose. That's Mini Moose. So Mini Moose is from the TV show and also comic book series Invader Zim, and is just a little tiny floating moose. But what's great is Mini Moose doesn't show up until like, I don't know, like halfway through like season 2 or so. I think it was like 2.5 seasons. It's a series done by Jonah Vasquez, who also did John and the Homicidal Maniac, is actually also a streamer here on Twitch, which is fun. And it used to be like a Nickelodeon TV show. Anyways, the great thing about Mini Moose, well, he just goes like, meh, and it just floats and is adorable. That's it. Is Zim is trying to set up the Earth for the Urkin invasion, and his foil is a character named Dib. That in his own incompetence. So, like I said, it's like late season 2, Dib is captured, and Mini Moose is just there, and this is the first time we see it. And he's just like, what is that? You know, and Zim goes, oh, that's just Mini Moose. He's been here the whole time. And then it does a flashback of previous episodes with Mini Moose spliced into the scenes. And then that's just Mini Moose. Yeah, it's really great. It's a pretty fun series. I think it's highly imaginative. And then they also later did a movie. Gross. No. We found you at last. Prepare to die. Rude. Is this crew killable? Probably not. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm not. The whole time! Yep. Just. That show has like lots of screen. It's really fun. Like that show and Nightmare Before Christmas is essentially what sustained Hot Topic to exist. Oh, it's not a flak, I guess. 3 straight reactor in a row. Could it be? So things we want, well, so I want 3 shields and level 3 hacking. Probably, yeah. Definitely. Also, 1 crew for Mad Chad and then an NG for Faith. $27 and a map. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's my reactor situation? We'll see. Find the source of the distress call. It's a small research station. It appears a small laboratory fire got out of control and is threatening to destroy the small station. Their small fire suppression system is not small responding. I tried. Good fight. No. Defend the outpost. So all 3 shots have to land for me to take damage here. Okay. Just kidding. Don't see ships with mind control. They'll try to mind control. It's very suspect. Very suspect indeed. Thank you for pointing that out. Mutiny and bands? Mutiny and bands. Oh no. Like if I go lower then... Oh, I do have the drone to sell. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess 6, 7. Promise to help. $62. Sure. I think it's only like 1 dive jump, but probably it makes sense too. I really don't like the. Well, I mean, I guess we're doing what? Flak, fire beam, flak, firebomb, and glaive to try and get crew kills. I guess it could work. I think so. Oh no, I screwed up. 2, 3. Yeah, I was thinking we could try it by crew, but that's honestly not the best play to make here. Where's my battery? And leave. like it's worth. It's not like super important, but still, it makes sense to do it. I disagree with that. Cool. That's not gonna work. Ah! Betrayal! See how that feels! One of your own crew turns against you. Does not look fun over there. No. Bing. No, I don't think so. Alright, $3. I probably can afford a reactor. Probably. Thinking about doors. I was thinking about it. Gross. Good. Okay, they went back. Excellent, excellent. You're not gonna hit my ship, are you? You're not gonna be rude and do me damage, right? We're gonna take a break really soon, and Magic Brown's gonna use that time to find the door of the room that they're in and leave. Probably not. No. It's fine. I know we're gonna say BRB just so people know that there's not a thing going on here. No time will be lost. Those will look presentable. Whew. All right, I'll be back. Got about 2 minutes. Off to drink some fuel. How dare you? As if my ship could be powered by Diet Dr. Pepper or equivalents if I'm out. Saying that I would go drink fuel. That's absurd. Let's leave. You arrive at an outpost close to the Federation base. Your access code gets you past initial security, and an officer sets up a direct feed to the Federation base of war room. Admiral Tully speaks first, saying, "What is the meaning of this, and who are you?" We explain our mission to them. That they sent us on a mission. Your explanation is met with murmurs of cynicism and disbelief among the officers. General Terzel of the NG Brigade speaks up. Intel suggests a potential counter to rebel technology. Risk small or save none. Explain the weakness of the enemy fleet. It's the rebel flagship. Small totally responds. It's settled. The rebels will be here in a matter of small moments. We'll do what we can to hold off their small warships, but you must succeed in destroying this small flagship. Your current outpost can provide some repairs and fuel, and other small repair stations can provide aid as well. Small luck. One, two. Okay, well, that's... they're just going straight to the base. It's cool, cool, cool. We'll fight them. Eventually, that'll be a problem. Have I did... No? I mean, I'm just killing them. What phase of the flagship would you consider the most dangerous? Phase 2? Like, it's gonna depend... It's gonna depend on stuff, because, like, phase 1 is fine unless they hack your shields, or there's, like, certain situations where your ship is really power hungry, then phase 1 can be the most dangerous. Phase 2 is considered the most dangerous by me just because, like, the surge can just kill you. Like, you can just get bad RNG, and particularly, like, the second surge can just outright kill you. I've seen many runs where people just kind of get stuck in phase 2, and then all the drones just time, it sets up the beam, and you can just take, you know, 24 whole points of damage, no problem. Like, and then it's just like, if you don't have any really good answers to phase 3, like, if you're weak against boarding and you haven't killed a crew, then that can get, like, the most dangerous, but I would say phase 2 is the one that I wish to stay in the least amount of time. Like, normally phase 3, you set up kidnap strats, so, like, the boarding situation isn't as bad, and like I said, you have a lot of setup before that phase happens. 100 in Farb. And, you know, normally I use phase 1 to, like, pick apart their ship. It's like, if phase 1 is dangerous, then most likely almost all the other phases are going to be dangerous. It's very seldom, like, the case. Boarding bot? But why? Hey. That is... Okay. I got hooked On a wire. Really? No store? Boo. I was kind of hoping. Sure. Hacking me. Practically cheating. Ion intruders, kind of disgusting. Oh, I was thinking I wanted to take their weapons offline, but that's why I would have just killed them. That would have been kind of good. I was gonna hunt a store to see if I could buy 2 crew to get people on board. That's just not gonna happen, unfortunately. Sorry. Did have to make sure that I actually probably win the run. Okay, we'll get a power next time. 4 shields probably isn't gonna be, well, how are we're doing this? I just had to engage it early because if they hack something that's annoying, like shields or weapons, we might have to do a jump back. This is it, the small rebel flagship. If you're able to destroy this monstrosity, the Federation really will have a chance of surviving. There's no turning back. Oxygen is fine. Oh no, because I'm gonna glaive through this, and everything just lands. Well, but the firebomb's gonna land first. Yeah. Guess I don't need the flak per se. per se. Totally different than perchance. People throw that around. Okay, not bad. That's very good. We're gonna have to do anything else? Maybe. I don't know yet. Okay, full 3. A little much, but... Okay, we can cloak this, because the missiles are offline. Not anymore. Did you know 360 you can barely tell the difference between flak and firebomb? Oh my, no. I don't think I get anything from that. No, really? Okay, we're staying in control. Really need like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's still a good chunk of them alive. No, that hacked is nothing. I was thinking I was gonna beam this one, and then I realized my glaive isn't even ready to fire yet. Sometimes your best isn't good enough. Yeah. Tis true. I mean, I think we're still in control. Like, the missiles aren't fixed. So like I said, like, we're spending a lot of time in this phase, but we're okay, because it didn't, like I said, didn't do a bad hack, so... Fair enough. Level 2 oxygen? Yeah, yeah, level 2 oxygen. Like, is that's... We prepped, so... It's not... Like, firebomb should kill the one. Wow, they fixed it? Okay, cloaking for missiles is ready. Hey! Did not get their missiles offline this time. They could fire. Okay. I guess if that had hit O2, that would have been a little spooky. Okay, I think we've actually now killed like enough of them. That it's like slowed the repairs. Finally caught up. Okay. Whew. That was worth the damage. Good stuff. 1 damage, all but 1 crew. We've heard that second one. Technically, that's true. Yes. Yes. Like, if we just, like, we would not have needed to use that kind of power allocation if we just, like, straight up killed them, you know? Pretty safe fight. No ships in the background, but if this weapon's offline, or this weapon's offline, we're just safe. Oh, that's gross. Why do you want to be like that? Okay. What sector is a crew kill with a drone part? It depends on how many drone parts you have. Like, if I have to hack every fight, or I'm anticipating hacking every fight, like, if I have less than 8, I'm not using a drone part. Yeah, if I have less than 8, then I'm not using a drone part. I'm like, oh, there's like a store next jump, so whatever. Oh, right, containment. Because, I mean, you're looking at, like, 8 scrap for a drone, so, like, it's like, oh, well, in the early sectors you shouldn't, but then, like, crew kills, like, that extra scrap has, like, a bunch of value. So, yeah, I just have, like, a line of, like, all right, I'm gonna hack every fight. How many drone parts do I have? And 8 is just, like, I really have to question it. Unless it's, you know, there's, like, certain events where if you get a crew kill, it leans more into getting... like the transport ships, if you get a crew kill there, I think you're more likely to get something free, but... Because what? Drone parts, like, it's interesting because drone parts are always 8, right? But then you get more scrap as you go along. But then, like, late sectors, I've thought about not getting crew kills because I don't want, like, low scrap rewards in a human, you know? It's like, oh, that wasn't really worth it. Like, if I got an extra crew here, it's fine, just doesn't matter. But there's, like, times where it's just like, I need scrap, and then in the late sector, you may not actually want to go for a crew kill. So much fuel. Delicious, delicious fuel. I mean, precious fuel. He shakes down the flagship, discovers how he dares with the previous fight, scans, indicates reiterate considerable power to his drones, get ready for a fight. I guess I'm doing this? Probably? That's kind of gross. Yeah, just get the boarding drone offline, I guess. Okay, it's fine. We held on. Really should have put the... FTL finds a way. Still not through the surge yet. So, see, yeah, we caught them. So, we caught them in the shields. Like, we mind control them there. I find a lot of people, like, wait for them to get into piloting, and then they, like, MC them. But, like, that's just do this. It's the exact same thing, except they never go into piloting because they break the system. They'll live. Good stuff. Taking 1 damage every phase. We definitely do not have an abundance of crew. That's why I was thinking a little bit about like that firebomb purchase. Like I could have bought like up to 2 crew in that store. I was like, I don't know, I'd probably just rather have the shields 4. Or just see what possibilities happen later. Yeah. Core Sigma!
Crow refuel.
Welcome back to the Murder Most Foul. Thank you for the continued support. 57 months. Too kind. Full reactor. No, we I guess it is a bit of a rarity. This is what happens when you don't have to buy, like, any weapons in a run. Like, you just don't have to buy any weapons in a run. We bought a firebomb, that's it. We bought no crew. And we had, like, 2 or 3 sector maps and held on to long-range scanners for, like, 2 to 3 sectors as well, so... Always kidnap. Yeah, we got 3 free weapons this run. They were all flak 1s. You're not certain how it's able to keep fighting the amount of damage sustained. It looks like it transfer power to the teleporter as well as some kind of super weapon. Be prepared. This is it. So, all in all, it's been a really nice run. I definitely made some mistakes along the way, but... Battery. I mean, is it kind of okay if battery gets hit? I really prefer if it didn't. FTL feeling festive? Yeah. Those that we did buy the firebomb? Mm-hmm. So we probably just hack missiles here. I mean, we do have 6 projectiles. Okay, so have I control the pilot? Go through their mind control. Is that better than sweeping through the piloting? I guess it all assumes that like Glavine gets through. so the pilot had to leave anyways to deal 1 damage. Alright, that's cool. Still got 2 damage in. GG's. Yeah, I mean, that is about... There's like two or 3 encounters that were just kind of blah. One I screwed up, though, so that could have been better. Another one where I just like took damage that if I did a better swipe with the beam against double heavy lasers, I could have taken 4 less damage. Hey, Elad. But yeah, I mean, as far as stealth bees go, that's what I can't really complain about. 55-26. I mean, that says it all, really. 43 is a little up. 96 beacons is light, but getting 1864 scrap. We gotta do all this silly stat shenanigans. And now, chat, would you believe, for the first time in probably a very, 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 very long time, I am now over 50% on Stealth B at 27 and 26. Stats. Where's the stats? Okay. But yeah, so we had 99 scrap, but we, like I said, we didn't take a lot of damage there, so that's really good. This was a pretty solid sector. And again, we got a free flak, which is amazing. And we bought hacking in the store, which was good. This NG sector was fantastic. This Mantis sector was awful. I want to put all the stats down. Uh, 99 and 0, 96 and 33. G. And like, again, we're like, we talk about like sectors being good or sectors being bad. Like, I mean, these 2 NG sectors were definitely above average, and then this Mantis sector was terrible. This Pirate sector is terrible. These 2 are known for being like really good sectors, Rebel Stronghold particularly. And there are people who be just like, oh, NG sectors are the worst. I mean, there's just variance. So a lot of it is based just on how many stores there are and my likelihood of surviving. And hopefully the scrap works out. I mean, it does impact the decision. Like, if everything else is being equal, sure, might as well consider scrap. 509, 25. Civilian. 303, 0. And that was 1864 scrap, 146 free stuff. Part of me wishes I didn't actually, like, I don't mind that I recorded the money of free stuff, but I wish I just recorded how many free items you got on a sector by sector basis. I feel like that is actually more relevant, because everything else is just kind of like RNG, right? 96 beacons explored, and final score was 55-26. Cool. So what also that means we get to do... we'll bring up the stat sheet. It would be the big stat sheet, which is fun. So we have this thing, right? Because we did 13 runs, but now we've done another run with every single ship, and so we'll just move that over. Have 14 runs with every ship, and we get to see that I went 28 wins in a row. So that I got a 0.24 increase in my win rate. And all I had to do was do better than a cycle. That's it. That's all. 13, 14, 14, 14, 13, 14, 13, 14, 14, 14, 13, 14, 14, 14, 12, 14, 14, 14, 13, 13, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14 runs with every ship. And that's how essentially we're going to be playing this net. Is I'll have to pick ships to just try and keep maintaining this. But if we get cycles, we get cycles. And the fun of, because I went Stealth B first, that means every time we get a cycle, we have to immediately follow it up with Stealth B. But hey, I mean, that's pretty good. Oh, there's the mistake. 14. That's supposed to be 13 and 1. I got carried away. Let's 12 and 1, 13, 1, 13, 1, 13, 1. Yeah, there it is. If you had to estimate the odds that you're going to lose your next Stealth V run, what would you predict? Guess it's going to be a lot less than 50%. Yeah. So the big thing, like I said, is the strategy of using sensors as a way to remove weapons from smart targeting is really, really strong and drastically increases your ability of surviving to get to 50 scrap. And then that opens up a whole new world of winning. Do I actually think my win rate is 92%? No. Because also, like, I'm still not super confident. Like, that encapsulated my best win streak with Stealth B at 11 runs. It's still a ship that I probably dread the most playing, where I'm just like, all right, like, I have to mentally prepare more so than, like, any ship going into Stealth B. So I don't take it like, whoa, that now, like, I mean, like, Burrito I would think would just be really comfortable with Stealth B and would probably be above 90% and could say so, like, confidently, and I wouldn't just, I can't remember, I think he played the ship like 50 times in a row or something really absurd. I could be misremembering, but yeah. I'm definitely better, but I honestly, I don't know, probably better than 80%. But a lot of that is just like based on, you know, a lot of bad things can happen on that ship, even when you do get to the 50, but it's pretty helpful. If only I didn't have one loss. If that loss was gone, I'd be 97%. Anyways, cool beans. That's gonna be it for me. So I have to get up early on Monday to go on a trip. Do you think that with sensor strat, Stealth C is harder than Stealth B? No. Like, Stealth C still has a lot of stuff going for it. Like, I mean, at least it has an answer to drones. Like, a lot of the same fights that are scary on Stealth C are still scary on Stealth B. But there might be some fights on Stealth C that feel safer. Like, every fight on Stealth B is scary until you get to 50, until you get to level 3 cloaking. Like, every fight is scary. Stealth C, there's still some fights where like, oh, like, I'm kind of okay. Well, I don't know. I guess yeah, because there was like the one where we could pre-cloak at level 2 because they had small bomb and chain laser. Like, that's like one fight where it's like, oh, okay. But even then, if I was at Stealth C, my weapons are going to probably fire first and kind of be okay. Like, so again, these two losses, one of these was just, the run was just awful. Mike Hopley looked through the run and said that, like, there was some minor thing that I could have done in a fight, but it wasn't going to change the outcome. It was doing a delayed repair strategy so that, like, I had just fixed hacking and hacking got hit again. And so, like, the tiny thing is I just start moving my crew back and forth when it looked like my hacking was going to hit. But like, we were just really low scrap, kind of behind in the run, and then ran into an absolute monster. Like, the only real strategy is like, oh, you don't fight pirate ships, but it had to be like the most disgusting pirate ship, which was like Zoltan shields and double burst laser 2s in like sector 3 or 4, whatever it was. It was dumb. And then like the other one was I was just learning how to do low scrap runs. At that time, I was doing low reactor and just getting used to micro pauses. This was after I got my first cycle. And so like that death and this death here were both just because I was like learning how to be better with low reactor and micro pausing. Like this was a one run. I should have won this run. I just like ran into the pirate, the fuel ammunition event, and it spawned in with a Zoltan shield, 2 shields, halberd beam, ion, and a drone. And but I already had all my systems. I had 2 burst lasers. I had like game-winning weapons. There's like 4 different. I could have just skipped the fight, which is what I would have done now. I could have bought 1 reactor before I went into the nebula, which is also something I would have done now. So either of those 2 things, and then during the fight I could have microed a little better because I like depowered my weapons wrong. But that one I could have won. This was when I just had like I had a series of 3 bad fights after another bad fight where it was like a bunch of double missiles, but I just used the wrong weapons at the start of the fight. Well, no, we're at cycle plus now, so we're at 29 wins. I had like a hangover run from doing the 13. Yeah, so that was that run. Was just like if I'd used better weapons, I would have had enough hull. Maybe I get through that next fight, find a store, and restabilize. This was the ill-fated Federation 8 run. This became one known as like the worst run ever. This was an absolutely brutal run. Like the stores were absolute trash. The scrap was really terrible throughout the entire run. I lost a crew from like I thought I depowered medbay to power something else, and I just forgot that I had done that. Lost a crew early, but I died to the Flagship because I tried to do my typical strategies against the Flagship, but if I had just tried to DPS race it down, I would have had much better chances of surviving and winning that run. I think this was just a really bad run. Zoltan B, I don't remember Zoltan B. Statistically, I recall this run being really low. This was like when I had like one of the worst sector 2s and sector 3s I've ever had while playing FTL. I had like back-to-back mantis sectors of just absolute trash. And yeah, I just never got ahead, but I think maybe I could have bought hacking there. I don't know. Celsius we already went over. Slug Ace died sector 1. I should have Disruptor. So it was like drone. I hadn't gotten, I might not even have buffer and shields, but yeah, I did. Combat drone with heavy laser popped my shield. Heavy laser went into shields. Shields were offline. I couldn't fix them. I didn't run over to fix them in time, and I missed like 66% of my first 6 shots or something really absurd. And I died there. Slug B was, like I said, 4 straight like double missile ships, auto ships. I had Clone Bay. I